Hi, everybody. Happy Fun Friday. I'm here with a really sweet, special story to read aloud to you guys today. And it's a book that I think maybe all of the kindergarten teachers read on the first day of school. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know my class heard this book. I think Mrs. Simpson's class did it. I think maybe the other ones too, but I'm not 100% sure. But it is called The Kissing Hand, and it's by Audrey Penn. And I love to read this book on the first day of school because it kind of helps ease the parents' minds and ease some of the kiddos' minds about missing their loved ones. So for parents missing their children when they're at school, or for the kids missing mom and dad when they're there. So I thought this would be a fun book to do today because this weekend, boys and girls, is Mother's Day on Sunday. So that's a day where we celebrate our moms, our grandmas, our aunts, any of the special ladies that we have in our life. It's a day to celebrate them and to let them know how much you love them and appreciate everything that they do for you. So we are going to read The Kissing Hand, and I will tell you guys what we're going to do when we're done reading this for your special activity today, okay? The Kissing Hand. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends, and play with my toys, and read my books, and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things that we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand, spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and will fill you with toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry. When you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand, too," he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and an "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot of the owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you. It sang, Chester loves you. There's his school. I love you. Awesome. That's such a sweet book. So, boys and girls, like I said, this weekend is Mother's Day. So, at the very beginning of the school year, I think every kindergarten teacher did something a little bit different, but for my class, I know that parents made their kids a secret special message when they went outside on the playground on the very first day of school to have recess. And in that, they helped cut the kids' hands out, and they placed a heart on the middle of the palm that was like the kissing hand. So they wrote a sweet message on it of something that they wished for the school year for their child. And I still have them in my classroom, and I cannot wait to look at them when we get back there because they were so sweet and so touching. We had them up on the lockers for a very long time, and I know that the kids love to have those. So, boys and girls, it is your turn to make a kissing hand for your mom or your grandma or whatever special adult you have in your life that you are celebrating this weekend on Mother's Day. I want you to find something around the house and get creative and make them a special kissing hand. So maybe you trace their hand and then you color it in, or you put a heart in their hand, or maybe you just find a heart and decorate it with all the different things that you love about your mom or your special adult in there. It's totally up to you, but I thought with it being Friday and it being so close to Mother's Day that this would be a special activity for you guys to do to show your mom and family members how much you love them and you appreciate them and you care about them. So I want you to get creative and think of what you want to make your kissing hand look like. Maybe it's just a heart. Maybe it's a hand, maybe it's a picture of that person. I don't know. You'll have to get creative and think of it, okay? So I know normally on Fridays it is Free Choice Friday for writing, but Miss House has another video for you that has to do with a Mother's Day kind of secret or surprise or something. So moms, if you want that to be a surprise for you this weekend, maybe see if someone else can come and help. Listen to the writing video, but if not, it's not a big deal. That's a fun activity for you to do with them anyway. So I will see you guys on that video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the book. I hope you guys make the cutest, most creative kissing hands in all of the world, and I can't wait to see some pictures of some. So for all the moms and special ladies that we have in our lives right now, thank you for everything that you've done for these kiddos. I know we'll be doing this in a few more weeks for the dads and the grandpas and everyone for Father's Day. But right now, moms, this goes out to you. Thank you so much for all the hard work you've done for these kids, for everything you did before kindergarten, everything you did during kindergarten to support them, and everything you guys are doing now to continue the learning at home. I know that our kindergarten team appreciates it so, so much. So you are all wonderful. I hope you have the greatest weekend ever and that you get spoiled the way that you all deserve to, and you have some fun and relaxation coming your way. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you so soon. Okay, bye everyone.